Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, and I've got a slightly different video today. Now, I am on Gran Turismo Sport, and I will be doing something that I used to do quite a lot in the past, and that is a hot lap battle. This is a series where I will take two cars and put them in a hot lap around a circuit of my choice to see which car will be the fastest. I know this might be new for many who are familiar with my Crew 2 videos, but this is where I'm a little bit more serious and focused on my driving. Now, I'm not saying I am the best, but I promise that you will not be disappointed. So, the two cars, we will be battling each other. First, the 2017 Mercedes AMG Formula 1. As an avid fan of the sport, I was excited to drive this machine upon release. As the championship winning car of that year driven by Lewis Hamilton, it's no debate that these are the fastest machines around any racing circuit. Producing 899 brake horsepower from a 1.6 litre turbocharged V6, including a state-of-the-art energy recovery system, and weighing only 728 kilograms, it can accelerate from 0 to 60 in just under 2 seconds and reach a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. But how will the fastest racing car in the real world fare up against perhaps the fastest fictional concept car in any video game, the SRT Tomahawk X Vision Gran Turismo? Built to solely push boundaries and question the laws of physics, if this was to ever be built into reality, it might just very well be not just the fastest car around racetracks, but also the most dangerous. With panels acting as rudders for extreme handling, the Tomahawk X produces 2,586 brake horsepower from a V10 engine with extras that even I can't explain, and weighing relatively the same as the Formula 1 car. Acceleration and speed can only be described by words that haven't even been invented yet. The track for today's battle will be Suzuka, a 3.6 mile circuit that was originally built as Honda's test ground, and today it will be our battleground to see which car is the fastest. First up, the 2017 Mercedes AMG Formula 1. So, the Mercedes AMG Formula 1 car laps Suzuka in nearly a minute and 31 seconds flat. But before we continue to the SRT Tomahawk X, I just want to quickly elaborate on how the Formula 1 car felt. Now, as you can see, going around the S-curve, this car felt very planted, as well it should, because it's light, it's got great acceleration, but the course itself doesn't allow you to fully accelerate all of the corners. but it really shows the true ability of the car's handling, showing that it's just extremely agile, being able to maneuver from left, right. Overall, if you know the track well and have some knowledge on how to control the car, it's relatively quite easy to drive. I don't want to sound cocky or anything. Now, once again, I'm not exactly the fastest driver, but many of the curves you can really go full belt without having to brake. As long as you know where to roughly brake, you should be able to carry through many of the corners without any problems. However, the only issue that I have is running without any traction control system. Acceleration under tight corners could be a little bit difficult because it is rear wheel drive. You have to throttle quite carefully, otherwise wheel spin will occur and perhaps lose a lot of control, which is why the final chicane I was a little bit slow because I was so worried about spinning out. Even accelerating at 4th gear, it could spell disaster. But anyways, we now move on to the hot lap of the SRT Tomahawk X. So the SRT Tomahawk X clocks Suzuka in 1 minute and 12.4 seconds, destroying the Formula 1 car, which really comes to no surprise, but the way this car feels is truly like nothing else. I mean, the handling of this car, if you go slow enough, it corners like really any other car. It slightly loses grip once you accelerate, then you let the traction control system find its grip and off you go to accelerating again. But the accelerating is just so fast. Before you know it, you're reaching the next corner already. But the intriguing thing about this car is that you can maintain acceleration and further push the corner, if that makes sense. So if you are accelerating, it almost feels like you can corner even more and sharper and then lift off a little bit, and then the car will be able to turn and go the opposite direction and accelerate and go even further towards the opposite direction. It's so hard to describe the feeling of this car. It truly feels like a car on rails, and the speed of this car is just truly death-defying. I mean, I tried driving this car so many times, and it almost reprograms yourself on how a car should be driven. It's just so difficult, and this car is very, very difficult to drive. So there is the leaderboard between the Tomahawk X and the Formula 1 car. There was a near 20-second difference between these two racing machines. Now, of course, if you guys did enjoy this video and would like to see more of this, please make sure to click the thumbs up button. That way I would know that you guys did enjoy this video. And before I put on the side-by-side comparison, if you guys are new to this channel, please make sure to check out my channel. And if you truly enjoy what you see, please make sure to click the subscribe button. That will be extremely awesome. And now I leave you with the side-by-side hot lap comparison. Enjoy.